Right, so that was fairly easy. Right, so quick video. We're going to try and attempt to fix the air dam splitter ready for Donington Park. Now, Donington is known as the Aero circuit. It really likes Aero equipped cars. Obviously all Aero is still experimental, but we might as well fit it while we can to get some sort of data from it. So this is our splitter air dam. It uses these brackets here to attach to the front chassis legs on the Micra, where the standard toe eye would bolt to. So we just made use of these. Now the problem we got is that this is as high as the splitter will go, and as you can see we're already on the bottom adjustment hole, so we need to sort of be up here. Now if you remember on the Oulton Park vlog, we had to remove this because we had worn through some of the bolts here, and it caused the bolts to pull through the wood, and it was doing this weird oscillation thing. Quick clip here.
Now, as we discussed earlier on in the morning, there are no points.
But yeah, we removed it before we got black flagged. So you can sort of see here that we've been wearing away at the wood over time at Oulton Park. Now, didn't really have this issue last year because the car sat so high, but because we've lowered the car by 2 inches, the splitter now also sits closer to the surface by 2 inches, so we need to raise it. So what we're going to do is, I've not got enough time to get another set of brackets laser cut, but luckily we sell these in our store, and you sort of see here where I've marked it with a pen. I'm just going to cut along there and then just re-weld that piece further up, and that should give us a bit of adjustment. That also means that the air dam is then going to be too tall, so I've just been to Euro cells down the bottom here, and I've got some more of this soffit board which is 65mm. We should be able to get both bolt holes in there all the way around. Context, this is 100mm and this is 65mm, so the plan is to raise the splitter by 33mm approximately. We'll go get the splitter brackets welded first, we'll then bolt them to the splitter, and then we'll get the splitter bolted to the car in situ. The first things first is we'll go modify the splitter brackets, we'll swap the brackets over to the new welded brackets, we'll then get it bolted to the car, and then we'll see about working with the air dam. Shouldn't take too long really, so yeah, let's get cracking. And there we go, we've got the bumper on and we've got the splitter on. So next what we've got to do is we've got to add some splitter supports. Now I've not previously ran these in the past because I didn't really think I would need them, but at Oulton Park with the oscillation it came quite apparent that we actually do need them. So I've got these little splitter supports from Giz-Motorsport. I've had these for quite a while. I actually bought these very early last year, so I'm going to make use of them now. So I just need to figure out where to mount them. Now I'm probably thinking a hole about here maybe, or a hole about there, and bring them down So it's very important when you use these splitter supports that you connect them to the chassis if you can. Now a lot of people do mount them to the bumper, but if you see here, look, the bumper's got a bit of movement, so it's not really going to stop the splitter from you know, doing the job it's meant to be doing. So if I have to resort to mounting it to the bumper, I will do, but we'll attempt first to find a decent solid mounting point behind the bumper. So let's take the bumper and back off and let's see what we can do to mount it. Right, so that was fairly easy. There are a couple of mounting points, these little tabs here on these little bumper brackets. Now the bumper sort of slides over these into these little cubby recesses here. So I'm thinking we can just sort of reutilise this hole here by just putting a little bolt in there and then putting the other support there. So it's actually going to be a stupidly simple job. And there we go, hunky dory. I kind of fluked out with these holes that I've put in the bumper here. So as you can see, they're fucking perfect. So I'm definitely happy with how it's come out. So we've repaired the splitter. We've gone with a shallower air dams. Now this sits 35mm further up than it did before. So now we've got back to here, I want to do the second phase of the Aero on the front, which is what I meant to do early last year but never got around to doing it. Is that I really wanted to do a full sort of like canard setup and some big massive winglets, but I just don't think we're going to have time to do that, especially the canard. So what I think we're going to do for now is just give us some tiny little winglets, probably about 4 inches tall, and I think we're going to call that the Aero done. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to cut a bit of aluminium angle and we're going to sort of bolt it to the splitter, and then we're going to use some of this plastic composite board that I've got. It's kind of a carbon fibre-ish effect. I've had this for quite a while, and then we'll bolt that to the side of the angle, and then we'll have a nice little winglet. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know, but it's going to look cool as fuck. Boom, and there we go. That's definitely made the front end look a lot more aggressive on the Aero side of things. We're not going to stop there with the Aero. We are going to do a bit more as time comes, but we're going to leave this video here. That's done. Yeah, we're off to Donington tomorrow for round 6 of Time Attack, and we'll see if this actually performs any better. Now it doesn't oscillate and it's not going to slap the floor. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the Donington video very shortly.